Shifting focus, just days before another round of peace talks with Pakistan, the Taliban triggered a whole new storm, this time not with gunfire but with a map. The Taliban government in Kabul has reportedly released what it calls a Greater Afghanistan map, depicting parts of Pakistan, including Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and the Pashtun belt across the Durand Line, as Afghan territory. The map is titled Law Afghanistan. It was reportedly released by Taliban-linked media outlets ahead of the third round of the official talks between the two sides, set to take place in Istanbul on the 6th of November. Analysts are saying the move could derail the fragile efforts to stabilize ties already strained by those border clashes and mutual distrust. The Greater Afghanistan idea dating back to the 19th century, when the British-drawn Durand Line split Pashtun tribes between the two countries. Afghanistan has never formally recognized that border, remember, and nationalist factions, including within the Taliban, continue to challenge it. The move comes amid the clashes between the two countries. Pakistan and Afghanistan have for now agreed to maintain a ceasefire after the peace talks that took place in Istanbul, but the tensions have remained. The two sides will be meeting again at that higher level gathering in Istanbul on November 6 to finalize how the ceasefire will be implemented. But then it's not just the maps fueling tension, it's words as well. Recently, the Minister of Interior of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, Sirajuddin Haqqani, was issuing a sharp warning to Pakistan, referred to Afghanistan as Greater Afghanistan, warning Islamabad that if provoked, Greater Afghanistan will also not be able to adhere to its commitment not to use its territories against others, quote unquote. And in the same speech, the Taliban leader also slammed Pakistan violate the territory of others for its selfish reasons and warned that if Afghans were provoked again, the response would be, quote unquote, very crushing. Not just that, he stressed that defending Afghan territory remains a top priority for the Taliban. Haqqani went on to say that although the path of understanding with Pakistan remained open, Afghanistan had long experience of tackling the emperors of the world, quote unquote, a reference to the country's history of resisting foreign powers in a way. His comments and the release of the controversial map coming just days before Afghan and Pakistani officials sit down in Istanbul for that new round of talks, but with history, nationalism and the mistrust all back in the spotlight, the question is whether diplomacy can actually survive this latest flashpoint between the two sides.